This is Zakynthos in November. No crowds, no queues, just the sound of the sea. Today we're exploring the island the way the locals experience it.
Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. Today we are exploring Zante in the winter without tourists. I'll just hold it, it's fine.
It's a great day to do this by the beach, isn't it? Hi, we're Adam and Emma. We live here in Zakynthos, and during the summer, over 1 million people visit this island for their holidays. But right now, in the winter, kind of feels like we've got the place to ourselves.
Welcome to 𝐾𝐨𝐤𝐿 Beach. Now, during the summer, this place is absolutely rammed. We have sunbeds, we have pedalos, we have umbrellas, we have it all. Here in the winter, it is absolutely deserted, and it is perfect. During the winter, we, along with many others, like to come down here for a nice long walk along the beach. Some people bring the dogs because dogs aren't allowed on the beaches during the summer months. So you'll see loads of people walking the dogs. You'll see the horses down here. I'm attempting to bring our cats, but not going particularly well. So yeah, this is what the beach looks like in the middle of the winter.
Today is the 19th of November. As you can see, it's windy as everything. The tide is kind of on its way in. 𝐾𝐨𝐤𝐿 behind me, Lagan is in front of me. And although what I'm wearing might make it look like it's a little bit cold, it actually isn't. This is something that we kind of still, going into our third winter, have to remember. You go into November and you think, oh, it's blowy, it's going to be cold. It's actually not. I'd be quite happy in a t-shirt. I just can't be bothered taking it off.
As you can see, 𝐾𝐨𝐤𝐿 Beach is absolutely deserted. There are no tourists here whatsoever. So this is what the beach looks like in November. Now, let's show you the strip.
Now, 𝐾𝐨𝐤𝐿 has been referred to, in fact, we've referred to it in the past in the winter as a ghost town. And although it is very quiet, there are a few places that stay open for the locals. That's Remedy, Corner 45, and of course, the one place that stays open all year round for us and for you is Claude's at the Melon Bar. One place that is definitely open though is town.
You can see how empty the roads are, and this is pretty standard, to be honest, throughout the winter. It's a very stark contrast to the busyness of the summer, where the roads are absolutely rammed with coaches, buses and quads and bikes and hire cars. This is lovely. So as you can see, we are in town now, and most of the parking spaces are actually taken. Now, if you come into town between the hours of 1:30 and 5:30, it's so easy to get a parking space. But from like early in the morning until 1 o'clock, and then the evening time, it's really busy because people who work in town, this is where they park. And when people come into town, they use all these car parking spaces. Although it's busy, it's nowhere near as busy as it is during the summer months.
Now, one thing that Zante town is famous for is its harbour, because if you're here in the summer, you'll know that we get so many yachts, really like super yachts, all the way along here. In the winter, it's pretty much empty. But also, when it's not windy like it is today, this is like an absolute mill pond. It looks like glass. However, when the wind does turn, it looks like this.
We don't really come to town a lot. The only reason why you will go to town is to pay money into your bank, go to your accountants, or maybe go for like healthcare checkups, because a lot of the private clinics are in town. So those are the only reasons really why you will come in. Parking is a nightmare as well, to be honest. Here you can see, if you've ever been in town during the summer, you'll know that this little square here gets absolutely rammed. Again, very stark difference now, what we're showing you, to the summer.
Now, here's something that doesn't happen every winter. The last couple of winters, Base over to the right-hand side and Avant-Garde to the left have always been open. But it would seem this season, Base has definitely been stripped out completely, and Avant-Garde has been window leaned up, and I can hear that there's work going on inside. So maybe that's being either rebranded or refitted, but there's some serious work going on in here. But fear not, the arcade is still open, complete with a seasonal blow-up Christmas tree.
Also, the restaurants are open still. Now, this particular one in Leicester is all over TikTok. It's known for the tagliatelle beef fillet dish. I went not last week, the week before with the girls, and it was amazing. Didn't have that dish though because he didn't have it on, but the restaurants are open over weekends as well. They're like Friday, Saturday, Sunday maybe.
And now if you saw the video that we did about a night out in Zante town earlier this year, you'll see a real stark difference between then and now.
I feel like that's the theme of this entire vlog. There's a stark difference between now and then.
So before leaving town, we stopped for a quick bite to eat at Menu and then decided that we'd have a nice little lazy drive up to 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿, taking in the quieter roads, a little bit of village life, and of course, replacing the quads and all the cars from the summer are the likes of tractors and the agricultural machinery that go all the way through the winter. Tourist life may finish, but village life continues.
So let's keep it real. A lot is closed. Boat trips, non-existent. Bars, closed. Restaurants, closed. Shops, closed. But it's heaven. It is a real difference to the summer. And for people that live here, it's a welcome change. It's a chance to just relax, recharge, and just enjoy the winter.
So at the beginning of this video, we were in 𝐾𝐨𝐤, with although it's still on the east side of the island, it is southwest facing.
We're only, what, maybe about 2 hours since we actually filmed that, and look how calm it is over here in 𝐥𝐤𝐤, which is on the east coast of the island. Not quite the mill pond, but it's pretty close.
Stark contrast, Adam.
Stark contrast. And just like Emma's saying with regards to the restaurants, the shops and all that, as you would imagine, all the beach bars and restaurants are also closed. In fact, if you know Mango Beach Bar here in 𝐥𝐤𝐤, it literally is a shadow of its summer self. And there's a reason why loads of locals love to just come down to the beach in the winter, because just listen to this. So while we're up this neck of the woods, let's pop over and look at 𝐿𝐼𝐤𝐻 and 𝐿𝐼𝐾𝐻.
And as we've already said, as you can imagine, with the roads so much emptier, you come across the likes of tractors, plant machinery, lorries, all that kind of stuff, all on the roads where you're used to seeing quads and hire cars, coaches, minibuses, all that. But some of the locals do kind of think it's so open that you can do whatever you want, and then you kind of come into run-ins like this. To be fair, both drivers were driving as if there was no one else on the road. Not necessarily at speed, but not really thinking about the position. And yeah, you'll find that you actually put your car in reverse a lot more times in the winter than you do in the summer.
So just driving through 𝐥𝐤𝐤 on our way, and we came across this area, which is just kind of coming out and towards the water park. And if you look here, we have sacks upon sacks. Zante's #1 export is all things olive. Olives, olive oil, and here, right here, is a processing plant. So all the owners of olive trees, of which there are 2 million on the whole island, will bring all of their harvest to here, and they end up in sacks like that. But originally, when they first come off, they get put into crates like this. All the olives in there, olives in here, and either they will be sacked up like this for export, or they'll be squeezed down and processed into olive oil. And you can actually smell the olives in the air.
So we are just driving into 𝐿𝐼𝐤𝐻 right now. We're not going to stop, we're going to do a drive-through. So as you can see, the only things open really in 𝐿𝐼𝐤𝐻 are the spa and Grandpa's yard.
So Zante is really popular with many people who come year after year after year. And for a number of reasons, one of them is the fact that it's that familiarity. It feels the same year on year. And it's kind of the same in the winter. This is our third winter here now. And it's that familiarity of winter that we're so used to now already, and we absolutely love. And with that in mind, if you like the idea of seeing more of like kind of individual places, we did a full playlist last winter, which you can check out in the description below and up in the card, which shows in depth all the different resorts through the winter. Also, if you're enjoying the driving bits in this video, we also did a full list of driving videos last winter as well. So again, check in the description or open the card for them.
So let's go and check out what more 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐤 has to offer. This beach is just absolutely stunning. We've still never actually been here during the summer. We keep saying that we're going to come down during the summer, but we just never make it. I think actually we came maybe one evening last summer and sat and had a beer at one of the beach bars, but for next season it is on our list to get out more during the day, because we have put some things in place, some rules in place for next season, because if you're not careful, you can literally spend the whole of summer working inside. Like, for example, last summer we went out twice during the daytime, twice. That's obviously not counting when we have friends out, but even when we have family and friends out, we didn't go out a lot. Next season, we're putting some things in place, making ourselves little rules that we're going to try and stick to so we get out and manage to explore a whole lot more. So hopefully you'll see this place during the summer as well.
And so to make our way up from the beach onto the main strip, we kind of went as the crow flies, and as you can see, yes, stark contrast. Some places are getting done up, refurbished, renamed, who knows. This place on the left hand side, can't remember the name of it, but they were open last year as well. And yes, another lorry. It is winter.
𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐤's done onto Lagana.
Schlagana.
You schlag. Windy, blowing a gale.
And just to show you,
Hey,
this is the
Michael.
exact same day. You saw how nice it was the other side of the island. This side of the island, it's still like this. The wind is still banging it from this side.
Rough.
Laganers.
No, the wind. So here we are, Laganas.
Schlagana.
Schlagana. Hi. There's always a cat. You're so cute. Come here. Let's have a little cuddle. Hiya. Oh, hello, you're friendly.
Hello, mate.
Hiya, you're gorgeous.
Laganers Beach, and it's absolutely, although there is one place that's open, Tropicana's, so that's good to know.
That's really good to know. I just assumed that everywhere on here was closed, but when we get back from the UK, we're going to be a little bit more sociable, so we'll take you out to a couple of places.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, it's freezing.
And if you saw our video in Laganers earlier this year, so we were over in summertime at one point, and then we crossed over to Cheeky Tiki's, and although it was a little bit quiet of an evening, it was still a hell of a lot busier than this.
This is where the cocks were here. There. Not there now, are they? Just so you get an idea of what it's like here. When we say it's dead, it really is dead. Like, there is a whole lot of nothing. Where to next, Ads?
Well, we live in 𝐵𝐸𝐿, and we're going to be going past Claude's. It's kind of rude just to drive past, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Beer?
Yeah.
Hi, baby. How are you? You okay? You're an expert.
That's right.
So of course we
Learning every day.
we had to come to the Melon Bar last up before we get home. Claude, say hello. Claude, 𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐤,
Yes, cheers. Happy winter now for everybody. Cheers. Cheers. World, all the best.
We've had so many comments since our night out in 𝐵𝐸𝐿, where you met us down by corner 45.
yes.
All three of us were
We were
drunk.
drunk.
Good to see you tonight. Close. Tell me what's going on.
Say, everyone come to the Melon Bar.
Everyone will come in Zante to see the Melon Bar restaurant.
And subscribe to In Arcade. Subscribe to the channel.
Oh, of course.
And say it. Say it.
Subscribe to the channel. After 5 months, I started with a beer again with you.
Slowly
For
now.
those of you who have heard
Slowly.
about Claude and his health this year, look at him. He's like a new pin.
Yeah, new year.
He's doing well.
5 months now.
Is that alcohol free?
Oh.
New one coming back.
Is that alcohol free?
Almost.
𝐤𝐤𝐤𝐤. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Like, share, all that kind of stuff.
Before we go though, I did just want to say as well, have you ever been to Zante during the winter time? So if you have, drop down in the comments and let us know if you've been in the winter, what your experience was, or are you looking to visit Zakynthos in the winter? If you are, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Take care, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
See ya.